wake that ass up. Early in the morning. The Breakfast Club.
Said I want to be happy.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Donnell Rawlins is here. He's guest hosting.
River Ninja,
Donnell Rawlins.
Donnell Land River Ninja.
And let's get in some front page news. Last night, the Timberwolves beat the Nuggets 115-70. So they're going to be sending that to Game 7.
Ant-Man
tied 3-3.
Ant-Man deserved to be in the Game
45
7.
points.
That's right.
Tonight, the Knicks take on the Pacers in Indiana, so we'll see what happens with that. And last night, the Rangers, if you're a hockey fan, made it to the Eastern Conference Finals.
And don't be in here acting fake professional. You got paper and pen for no damn reason.
Yo, I feel like, when you start doing this, you think you're smart.
I know.
Like doing this for no reason. Doing this, putting your readers on. I got my readers on. And you really think you're smart when you put them on the bottom of your nose right here and read up like this.
Yo, you got 3 pair of glasses.
If you're reading this, you cannot say... Okay.
The N-word no more.
Charlamagne sent that around
for all the biracials.
Light-skinned people.
That's right.
But anyway.
Shout out to Drake.
All right, now, chaos was crazy yesterday at a House Oversight Committee hearing.
I don't think we should call it chaos.
Okay, well, we'll discuss it. Well, this is what happened. Republican Majorie Taylor Greene mocked Jasmine Crockett yesterday and talked about her eyelashes during this committee. And this is what happened when she said this. Go ahead.
I'd like to know if any of the Democrats on this committee are employing Judge Merchan's daughter.
Please tell me what that has to do with Merrick Garland.
Is she a porn star?
Do you know what we're here for? You know we're here about AG.
I don't think you know what you're here for.
Well, you the one talking about.
I think your fake eyelashes are messing up.
No,
what you're
ain't
reading.
nothing.
Hold on.
Listen.
Order, Mr. Chairman.
That's beneath even you.
Order of your committee.
Order.
I love it.
Well,
that was Majorie Taylor Greene.
Ain't nothing that I knew she was about to get in that ass.
Well, now, Jasmine Crockett, when it was her turn to speak, well, she clapped back.
I'm just curious, just to better understand your ruling. If someone on this committee then starts talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body, that would not be engaging in personalities, correct?
A what now?
Chairman, I make a motion to strike those words.
I don't think that's
I'm trying to find clarification on what quality.
Chairman, motion to strike those words.
I had no idea what you just said.
We're not gonna do this. Look, you guys earlier literally just
You just voted to do it.
Y'all did it first. So you know
voted to do it.
Order.
I'm trying to get clarification.
Look at calm down.
No, because this is what y'all do. So I'm trying to get
Ms.
clarification.
Crockett, you're not recognized. Ms. Crockett.
I can't hear you with your yelling.
Don't want
calm
me
down.
Don't tell me to calm down. Because y'all talk noise and then
you're out of control.
Because if I
She's out of control.
about her, y'all gonna have a problem.
Mr. Chairman.
You let Majorie cook, let Jasmine cook too.
Yeah.
That's right.
I might get into politics real bad now.
Just for that.
Because no, don't play with her like that.
You can ghostwrite for Jasmine.
Yeah.
Send her some bars.
Yeah, send us some bars.
I'd like to know what is the true definition of bad built.
Oh, man.
Bad built.
Is that like wide at the top, bottom, skinny at the bottom? What is bad built?
SpongeBob square ass.
So it'd be in the same level as a big back.
Yes.
Big
Worse.
back.
It might be worse.
But you got some big back shapely women.
That's what I
and
said. It might be
big back
worse.
shapely people. But then you got just the big backs that are shaped like SpongeBob.
Off
Like
top,
this-
who would be a bad built?
I'm
That
not,
sound
we're
like
not doing that.
Susie Sheshore. Sound
not
like
doing
a tongue
that.
twister.
We're
Who
not
would be a
doing
bad
that.
bitch? Who would be a bad bitch?
Nope.
Who would be a bad bitch from Brooklyn?
You tell us. You tell us.
Susie went to the seashore for
Say that 3
seashells.
times fast.
Who would be the bad bitch from Brooklyn? Who would be a bad built
Majorie
bitch
Taylor
from
Greene is a
Brooklyn?
bad built I don't know. She ain't from Brooklyn though. But we need more. Go ahead. What else
There's
you got?
more. She confronts Gene Hamilton as well.
That's right.
Let's see. You're the executive director for the America First Legal.
That's correct.
And America First Legal is a member of Project 2025, which is dedicated to creating the playbook for the next conservative administration and what it calls the Project Pillars, correct?
We are proud contributors to Project 2025.
And are you familiar with Project 2025's mandate for leadership?
In fact, I am.
Okay. And in fact, you wrote some of the sections of this mandate related to the DOJ, correct?
Sure did.
If you don't know what Project 25 is, you should Google it. It's terrifying. But I would like to say more Democrats like Jasmine Crockett, less Democrats like everyone else. We need people who are speaking to the urgency of the moment like Jasmine Crockett is. We need more people who are willing to speak straight like that. Stop compromising yourself and thinking you have to tone down who you are to appease white supremacists.
That's right.
What we need is more bad-built bitches from Brooklyn.
You stupid man.
That's what we
And that
need.
is front
The
page.
streets say we need more bad bitch built from Brooklyn.
Oh,
They
my
be having
goodness.
good credit,
You heard?
though. They
Put
be
your
having
heard
good
it there.
credit. They be having a lot of food in their refrigerator.
They can cook.
That's right.
They potato
That's right.
salad's crazy.
All right.
Loan you a couple dollars when you need it.
All
Yep.
right.
Cash app a bad built bodied person, and I bet you get $150
And
fast.
it's telling your cell phone too.
Oh my goodness. That is front page news. Next out, we'll tell you about Donald Trump. The judge actually gave him a day off to go to his son's graduation. So we'll break that down when we come back. Everybody else, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, phone lines are wide open again. 800-585-1051. And Donnell Rawlins is guest hosting this
I'm
morning.
not Donnell Rollins. I'm the River Ninja
God.
from Donnell Land. Make it clear,
Man,
man.
shut up.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up. Early in the morning. The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Donnell Rawlings, the River Ninja,
Thank you.
is co-hosting with us this morning. And let's get in some front page news. In sports last night, the Timberwolves beat the Nuggets 115-70. They tied the series 3-3. If you're into hockey, the Rangers make it to the Eastern Conference Finals, and the Knicks play the Indiana Pacers in Indiana tonight. Now,
Bless you, man. Damn.
Sorry.
Now, if you've been following the Donald Trump trial, you know he's usually in court Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. But today, the judge granted him permission to not come to court today to go to his son's high school graduation. So there will be no trial today for Donald Trump.
Well, you know, that is a level of privilege that he has, you know, from being the former president of the United States of America and from being a white man, a rich white man in this country. Because you're not going to sit there and tell me that somebody, if you were black or brown and you had all the charges that Donald Trump had and you was on trial in New York City, I highly doubt they was going to let you go attend your son's graduation.
That's
You're
right.
going to stop all the court proceedings to let this person attend their son's graduation?
Not gonna
I don't
happen.
think that would happen if he wasn't a former president who happened to be a rich white man.
No, not going to happen. Now, Morehouse College, you know, Morehouse this Sunday, President Joe Biden is going to give the commencement speech. And yesterday, faculty voted to award Biden an honorary doctorate at Sunday's ceremony. It was a 50-38 vote. So not only will he be speaking, he will get an honorary doctorate.
Now, Morehouse, a lot of y'all been saying you didn't want Joe Biden speaking at your graduation. We're going to see if you about it this weekend. Remember Miles Ross? Salute to the good brother Miles Ross. Remember when we was at Clark Atlanta?
Yeah.
Yep. Miles, you had a lot to say. You had a lot of poems and everything.
Shout out to my nephew,
And
Dusan
Miles,
Rollins. He graduated from Morehouse about 3 years ago.
Miles didn't even go to Clark, and didn't he sneak over?
Yeah, he snuck in.
from
Snuck in.
Morehouse.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
he snuck
yeah,
in from
my bad,
Morehouse.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so
So I'm gonna see. I'm interested to see if they're gonna protest, because I'm gonna tell you something.
They definitely going to protest.
I'm gonna be honest. There's people that I know who are Morehouse alumni. There's people I know who, you know, have said privately they don't think them kids gonna do nothing.
They
Them
gonna
kids gonna be
protest.
quiet as church mouses.
Nah, they'll
when
protest.
President Joe
They'll
Biden
boo
came.
him. They'll boo him when he starts speaking. They'll boo. They'll
We'll
boo.
see.
Now, Thomas Jefferson University, they go viral because of their graduation. Now, this was the crazy thing. When I went to my daughter's graduation this week, they had ChatGPT actually saying all the kids' names. And I was like, well, why would they do that? Why not the dean? And this is the reason why, because of things like what happened at Thomas Jefferson University.
Graduation ceremony for nursing students at Thomas Jefferson University. Listen as the presenter struggles to read some of the names as the graduates went up to accept their diplomas.
Alisuna Cole Bishop.
Allison Nicole Bishop is the name.
Victoria Lee Zubith Ross.
Victoria Elizabeth Bruce is that name.
Mylena Zobeth Camp.
Molly Elizabeth Cam is that name. Thomas Michael.
Okay.
Yes.
So what happened? I saw this clip and I thought it was
is
crazy.
she like
Bring it
foreign or
out. You said what?
something? Is she like African or is she? These are regular like.
Allison, Victoria,
English.
Molly, Thomas. Those are the names.
She didn't practice. She didn't do no preparation.
You ain't got to practice for Allison.
And Bruce, what?
And Victoria Elizabeth.
Alisson.
Molly Elizabeth. You don't have to practice for those names.
Yeah, she don't sound like she's American, though. She sounds like she may be something else. So they had the wrong person reading the names.
Yes, and you should always practice. You should always do prep. I don't care how easy you think the names are. If the names come across your desk, read them beforehand before you step in front of that teleprompter or step in front of an audience to read them.
Allison Nicole Bishop, Victoria Elizabeth Bruce.
Don't read them so slow.
Molly Elizabeth Cam. Jesus
You
Christ.
messing them up and you slowing them down. Like, yo.
And,
okay.
And lastly, somebody called during Get It Off Your Chest and was talking about this. Texas Governor Greg Abbott pardons Army Sergeant convicted of murdering Black Lives Matters protester in 2020.
Lester, Governor Abbott says this pardon is justified by Texas's stand your ground law and comes after the Board of Pardons and Paroles reviewed the case and voted unanimously in favor of the pardon. Last year, U.S. Army Sergeant Daniel Perry was found guilty of murdering Air Force veteran Garrett Foster during a July 2020 Black Lives Matter protest in Austin. Police say Foster was legally carrying a semi-automatic rifle when he approached an intersection where Perry was parked. Perry then shot Foster from the vehicle, later claiming self-defense. Tonight, the district attorney in the case is condemning the pardon, calling it a mockery of our legal system.
It is, but Republicans are not scared. Republicans are not cowards. That's why they have the loyalty they have from their base, because they show up for their base, even when their base is dead wrong. Right now, as people are advocating for Marilyn Mosby, to get a pardon from President Joe Biden. And Marilyn Mosby has been a staunch supporter of President Joe Biden and Vice President, Kamala Harris. And she's clearly, dealing with an injustice, that happened to her. And she should get a pardon. So imagine President Biden not stepping up to give her a pardon for her being
doing what's right.
Found guilty of something that's not even a crime.
Right.
Right. And she's the only person in America out of like 30,000 plus people who got found guilty of this. But this guy here committed a whole murder.
Killed
got
somebody.
a pardon. And Governor Greg Abbott don't care who got what to say about it.
And she's facing 40 years, right?
She's facing 40 years for mortgage fraud?
Mortgage fraud.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
All right. Well, that is front page news.
I want the record to show Donnell was mad hyper, right? Like, he couldn't sit down. He kept getting up and moving around. Then he put something in his nose. And he just got calm.
Cocaine.
Hasn't said nothing.
No. It's too early for that. Well, it's never too early.
Is that the NAD?
This is NAD.
It's supposed to give you energy. It says NAD gives you energy.
Well, this is just a false start. Don't we have anything else to talk about?
No, that's it.
What you
Can we
mean?
move forward?
This is what 40-plus-year-old men should be talking about, okay? NAD.
Yeah.
All right, you know what NAD is.
Well, explain to people what NAD is.
I don't want to explain. Let the doctor talk about it.
It's just a supplement that, boosts your energy levels and supports, like,
it's
neurodevelopment.
It's anti-aging situation.
That's right.
It's supposed to give you energy and make you feel
That's
good.
right.
And some people
That's
subscribe to it. There's different forms of it. You can get it through a shot. You can get it through in what Charlamagne
nasal spray.
Nasal spray. But it's like the
anal injections you talk about.
And that's what you just tried to do. And they got an IV for it, right?
And it decreases symptoms of aging and cognitive decline.
Exactly.
Yes, that's right.
It's a new thing.
That's right. But it did calm you down just now. I just want
Yep, I am going to be calmed down. Until the next break.
Okay.
All right. Sweep.
All right. Well, when we come back, Rhapsody will be joining us.
Man, listen, whenever
Big Tigger going to be here?
Man, shut up, man. Rhapsody is one of the greatest lyricists of the last decade.
I don't know. I know, but I just...
She's phenomenal.
I know she's phenomenal.
And we're going to play her record, too, with featuring Erykah Badu, 3 a.m.
Please don't cry.
Off her new album, Please Don't Cry.
Erykah Badu has very charming vagina.
All right, man.
She has an incense. She sells it.
Donnell Roland is here.
She sells it.
The River Ninja's
she sells
here.
the
He's
smell
co-hosting today.
of her vagina. I'm not making this up.
I know. I have some of the incense.
You do?
Yes.
So you have smelled Erykah Badu's.
No, I haven't, but I've smelled her. I've smelled her incense called Badu Pum.
I'm sorry, Jess. Can we go?
It's not called that. It rhymes with Tussie.
That's the Breakfast Club.
Wake that ass up early in the morning. The Breakfast Club.